He's 8-0-1, and he's going to be fighting Artemij Sitenkov. Struggle there with the name a little bit. This is on July 21st at Cage Contender. Now, Cage Contender is going to be on a tape delay broadcast on Fight Now TV. You can see the fights next week. But after that, the fights will be live on Fight Now TV. So definitely excited about that relationship with Cage Contender. And, they asked me to see if we can get a couple of the fighters from overseas on the card. And I looked at Patrick and I said, hey, man, this guy looks like he's got potential written all over him. Plus, his nickname's the Hooligan. Anybody that knows me knows I love Hooligan movies. Now, I don't know if he's a real hooligan or what, but we definitely plan on asking him. What's going on, Patrick? How are you?
How's it going, my man?
Going all right. Welcome to MMA Junkie Radio. Pleasure to have you on. Hey,
Thanks a lot, man.
Were you really a hooligan, or that's just a nickname?
No. It's just if you looked at me, you'd say, yeah, that guy's a hooligan.
Okay.
John Kavanagh, he owns the whole story. He has the story of it, so you'd have to have a talk with him about it.
But if we went to a football match together, people would be looking at us going, oh, stay away from them. There's a couple hooligans.
Oh, yeah. Well, I live about 5 minutes from the Shamrock Rovers Stadium. It's my local football team, and we're always giving it down there, so it's good. Oh, sorry, soccer. That's what you call it, isn't it? Soccer.
No, but did you notice I said football match? I didn't say soccer.
Oh, football, yeah, that's what I was thinking. We don't throw an egg-shaped ball around.
So, who do you support? Who's the local team?
Shamrock Rovers.
Shamrock Rovers. All right. And
so you can see the stadium actually from your house, so it's sweet it is.
Do you support any of the bigger European teams that we're all familiar with?
No, I'm not really into sort of English football. It's just sort of international. You'll always catch me watching a game, and the Shamrock Rovers Stadium, it's like 15 quid or something for the tickets, so I just pop down there and your nights off and things like that. So it's good, it's cool.
What got you into mixed martial arts, Patrick?
I've always been into fighting, and then when we found MMA, I was like, you get to hit people and they pay you, and you don't go to jail. And it was good, and it just everything, the feeling of it. I remember after my first fight, the body chemical rush, I was like, whoa, where do I buy that stuff?
Oh, okay. And tell me about your gym and your coaches. Who helps you get ready for these fights?
Sorry?
Tell me about your gym and your coaches. Who helps you get ready for your fights?
Oh, well, I train at Straight Blast Gym, Ireland here under my coach, John Kavanagh. We have the best team in Europe. We have fighters in every single weight, national champions all over the world, champions. So every day you go to the gym, everybody has a goal and everybody has an agenda. So anybody aspiring and things like that, their head is in it, their body's in it, their diet is in it. So everybody is a legit fighter to be aspiring against and training against. I train in the Irish Strength Institute as well, out in Tallaght here in Dublin. And them guys are serious conditioning. What
would you say is your main strength? Your striking, your ground game?
Oh, Jiu-Jitsu. I come to MMA to represent Jiu-Jitsu. That's what it is. I've developed, when I was getting better looking, we started developing a bit of stand-up. So it has to come to you. It sticks to you when you're in that environment, you know what I mean? So you're sparring constantly with guys that are super boxing. I've actually, for this fight, I've started in a boxing club as well up here as well, so I'm enjoying that, so everything's going great, but it's definitely, you'll go to MMA into the case to represent me Jiu-Jitsu. I absolutely love Jiu-Jitsu.
And are you a gi, no gi, or both?
Both. I'll roll with anybody. I'll just roll gi, no gi. I don't get to train as much gi as I do no gi now, because it's very hard with the MMA times, crossing. But I do a lot of gi. I'm a purple belt in the gi. Been training there for about 6 years, I think now.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. I know some fighters don't like doing gi. I prefer doing gi leading up to a fight just because it feels like it's easier on the body sometimes than just doing straight MMA.
I know exactly what you mean, man, yeah. It's not, sometimes no gi is a lot more fast-paced and things like that, but the gi, you can slow it down a little bit and it becomes sort of more like a play, meditation kind of thing. It's good, I love that. That's my favourite time training anyway.
That was your point?
Yeah, I was going to ask if you already answered it, yeah.
Okay.
Nice, chilled out and relaxed.
What belt are you in the gi system?
I'm a purple belt.
Purple belt. All right.
So I'm a purple belt under John Kavanagh and Matt Bourne.
How long have you been training mixed martial arts altogether?
Well, I'd say 5 years I've been, I'd say seriously about 3.5 years. That's been training twice a day, my diet, my head, my actual goals to want to achieve in this sport and things like that. But Jiu-Jitsu for about 6 years. I've always wanted to do well at Jiu-Jitsu. I competed in Canada. I got a gold medal over there, and I shocked myself. I was like, wow, I can do this across the world. It's amazing.
Do you have a good diet, Patrick?
Sorry?
Do you have a good diet?
Yeah, I have an amazing diet.
You don't knock down the pints?
No, I have to cut out the pints now. We local pubs had to close them down because I'm out for the while. I'm only messing.
They lost out on money when you stopped
drinking.
They
lost too much business. They had to shut down the shutters.
Now, is that only when you're training for a fight, or have you given up drinking altogether?
No, well, I don't really drink at all anymore. It's just, I find that when you're off for so long, and then when you drink, so you have a mad night out, and all your friends are throwing shots around, you wake up the next morning, and it feels like you just got hit with a train. That really puts me off, and now, just because we don't drink so much, that when we do drink, it's worse than any fight.
Hey, you mentioned early on in the interview that, hey, when MMA first got put in front of you, you thought, wait a minute, a chance to hit somebody and not get taken to jail. Did you come from the streets? Was there a rough side to you growing up, or were you maybe?
Well, I come from a single-parent household, and where we sort of were put in an environment where there's a lot of single mothers and things like that. So it's kind of like there's a lot of kids like me that would just have lost their way, and then maybe some that have found their way, and there's great people around this place, but it's sort of like a byproduct that comes out of states like this, I think, in with single mothers and kids just growing up. Not that we always had everything I wanted and needed. I wouldn't never change my life for anything. You know what I mean? This is giving me the tools and the fuel just to be happy, and I'm not afraid of things. And so I look at kids now and I say, wow, I would have liked to be raised like that. 12, 13 years of age, they're doing things and they haven't done them. I had at 13 years of age, I was doing mental stuff, backflipping off sheds and just mad stuff. I enjoyed my childhood. It was good. I had a good one.
Do you have a prediction for Saturday night versus Sitenkov?
I'm going to win that fight, and that's the way. I feel amazing. I'm absolutely buzzing the last week for this fight. My body chemicals have came right up with the bit of tying down and the chill out. I'm going to win that fight. I don't care. It doesn't matter how I'm going to win that. I'm going to win that fight. That's just the way it is.
First round, second round, third round, submission, KO?
Anything. Give me anything. The car park outside. Ronnie Vest. I'll make a prediction on it. I'm just going to go in there and fight, and that's what I do. And I just go in, and anything can happen in that fight. It's a strange one. It could be standing, it could be on the ground, it could be anything. So I'm just trained for everything. I develop myself as a fighter. I look at my opponents, look at their game, see what they have, see what they don't have, see what they prefer, as always. But then I just go on with my own stuff, and I keep my routine. I've had the routine so far, and it's never let me down.
Patrick, we got to let you go here. Is there anything you'd like to plug before we let you go?
Thank you to John Cavanagh, thank you to me sponsors, Dublin Inc., thanks to all the guys at SBG, and anybody that's about, turn up to Tallaght, sunny Dublin, on Saturday night, and it's going to be an epic show down there.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the time, Patrick. We really appreciate the time. Man. All right, we'll see you.
Thanks a lot, bud.
Cheers. That is Patrick, the Hooligan Holohan. He's going to be fighting at Cage Contender 14. You can watch the fights on tape delay on Fight Now TV. After that, they will be live from every fight card after that. We'll be right back on MMA Junkie Radio.